tell people all the time, your doctor is trying to put you on something or suggest something to you. They should tell you what they're suggesting, why they're suggesting it, what this should do, and what happens is, what to look out for if things go bad. So that's kind of the long-winded answer to your question.
And that's where you come in, wives, to affirm us emotionally that we are enough, and you want just us. So if you were just in that thing 30 seconds, she's good. She still loves you. Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, hey, tomorrow I gotta come back.
What's good, everybody? What's good? Welcome to another episode of Apartment 4A. Mr. Kelly, what's going on?
Nothing much, man. Just getting ready to weather this little storm that's coming through. That's about it.
Oh yeah. The storm is coming.
Yep.
I heard you say that they shut down some of the schools out that way.
Yeah, school shut down. They're closing the base over here, so we just gonna be, I guess, all practicing like we got COVID tomorrow. Everybody staying at the house.
I feel you. Yeah, I don't know what time they supposed to roll through here too. I don't know exactly what time, so we're just gonna weather it the same. Hopefully, we can get everything done that we need to do in the house before anything bad happens, the lights go out, or anything like that.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be fine if the lights ain't go out.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I'll be good with that. Good thing it ain't cold though. Like it's like 65 this year, so even if they did go out, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But it just sucks.
Yeah, I feel you. One thing for sure though, man, we made it 365 days.
Yes, sir.
What a journey.
Oh yeah.
We officially started this journey on February the 16th, 2023. Today is the 5th, 2022. Today is the 15th, 2023. So that's exactly 365 days. I know what some people say, well, tomorrow is the actual anniversary, but it's the anniversary of the Wednesday because it's that Wednesday. So we made it. Shout out to Miss Renee. I just wanted to say hey to you for sure because I feel like you always one of the first people that's on. You always show support. I appreciate you.
Salute.
Thank you. We thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. We got a lot that we can go through. I know we'll talk a little bit about the Super Bowl because we have to. We can't help it.
Yeah, exactly.
But we've done, I looked at it today. This is actually episode in total, it's episode 21 for this season, but in total it's episode 41. So we've done 40 episodes within this year. So what do you think, Eric? You got any comments on it, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, consistency. I know we've had our breaks, but kind of through everybody's trying to keep 6 people in sync and consistent remotely, especially something that we ain't getting paid to do. I think it's a big deal. I think it's a good start for us. We got plenty of information going forward, so I think it's going to be bigger and better for us.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I couldn't have said it better, man. Especially trying to get us all together. I mean, you see us now.
Yeah.
Us on. We making it happen. I know some of the fellas say they'll be there.
Yeah.
But we getting it all together. Hey Ashley, thank you for joining us.
Hey baby.
As we celebrate that 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I had a blast, man. This has been way better than I expected, man. I really didn't know what to expect, but I've been having a blast. We've had some fun topics, some serious topics, some we might have pushed a few buttons if some other people see it, but man, it's been great. It's been great.
Yeah, man. It's been a nice kind of reprieve. Like I said, even though it is, sometimes kind of tough to get on consistently. Oh, we can. It's always good, steel sharpens steel, iron sharpens iron. We all can get on and, kind of, vent or just discuss some things, and just kind of be around like-minded people.
Absolutely, absolutely. We had some wild episodes, man. One of my favorite episodes we've done. And it really, to me, I know they always say no, but it really show how old we've gotten. And it was what really grind our gears.
Oh
And
yeah.
just felt like we was six old men sitting on TV talking about stuff we don't like.
Oh yeah. Yep. It was literally like an hour plus of and another thing. Yeah. So yeah, that was a cool episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was awesome. And just to learn, we've known each other for what, almost
Don't say
20
the number. Oh,
20
you said the
years.
number. Yeah.
And but to learn and know that, hey man, there's stuff that we can learn about each other even still. We got together
Oh
this
yeah.
weekend. That's why we didn't do
Mhm.
an episode last week because we was all trying to get together and kind of hang out and do some stuff in Hattiesburg and just
Yep.
that bond and still learning each other, man. It's great. It's great.
Oh yeah. Yes, and it's awesome too because we're all kind of living our lives and raising families and having an impact on the community where we're at, and then we get to come together and it's almost like being back in college to a certain extent, man. Just get to cut up and just have a good laugh, discuss some serious stuff, but also just fellowship. It's always good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Brittany, thanks again for the congratulations. Appreciate you so
Hey, what's going on, Britt?
much. Again, we here, episode number 41, the 1 year anniversary of the Apartment 4A podcast. We want to say thank you to everybody that's been watching. Please put in your comments what your favorite episode or comment that you saw. Thank you, Miss Felicia. Thank you so much for trying to
Thank
get
you,
your brother
thank you.
on. He taking his time. And one of my other favorite episodes, and it kind of fit for this month, was the Black History episode. Man, we really
Yeah,
sat down and kind of looked at some stuff, especially with it being February and now. The
hmm
importance of Black history and trying to do something different. I know I had a chance to post something every day on Black history, but here we're trying to post some stuff there's little known facts. We all know Martin Luther King, we all know Harriet Tubman and Malcolm X, but so
yeah,
much Black history that's enriched in this nation. To
yeah,
just shine a little light on it and to do better ourselves, man. We gotta do better by passing that information along. And so
yeah, yeah. Definitely, I agree. Especially it's crazy because with access to so much information, you still have people that are trying to suppress just the contribution that Black people have made to this country and just what we've done to help make it great. And I think it's always nice to shine a light, like you said, on the kind of less known stuff. And you never know, somebody might hear something that inspires them or kind of helps build them up to go out and be great.
all right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Ashley said one of her favorite episodes was the fatherhood episode, and that was actually episode 2. That was a real good episode, man. Just to kind
Yeah.
of throw some ideas out there, and even from then, from that point to now, man,
hmm
I probably changed a little bit as a father. Looked at some things that I did then. It's like, hey, maybe need to kind of shift some stuff, change some stuff. Take some advice from you guys. So that's much
Yeah.
me. We probably need to do like a fatherhood part 2, just to
Oh yeah.
kind of recap that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think that's something that I've been trying to kind of come to terms with, getting older, but also kind of realizing that, some people actually look up to us. Some
Yeah,
people might see us and feel like we're an example or aspire to be, kind of where we're at or do some of the things that we're doing. So just getting more used to sharing about my experience and, my journey and things I've learned.
yeah, absolutely, man. What's that? I think we need to do that, man. I think that'd be a good one because
Yeah.
just thinking about some of the stuff, especially with my son being a year older, it's like, hey, some of the stuff I did last year just ain't gonna work, you know.
Yeah.
he getting a little smarter. He understands things a little better. So, some
Yeah.
stuff you gotta kind of be straight up. And then, like you said, with other people being an example and also trying to be an example to him and other kids around. So, and you
Yeah.
never know. There might be some new fathers on here watching. They might need some tips. I was telling my uncle yesterday. He was like, "Oh man, you and your wife are great parents." I said, "Yeah, we got the book that said how to be a parent." And we looked at it for about 2 days and threw it in the trash can and realized none of this stuff worked.
Exactly. You realize, oh, they weren't talking about my kid. So yeah, this is no good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just throw that
that's how
thing
it
away.
is.
All them books that say parenting and stuff, just throw all that stuff away. It's not working. JP, what's good?
They pistol.
Man, what's good, man? Sorry for my tardiness. Yeah, we've been trying to get situated from this great news we heard tonight. So,
Hey, y'all didn't celebrate too hard, did you?
hey, oh, it just seems like it's Christmas all over again today, baby.
I feel you.
So bad. Well, y'all celebrating days out of school like y'all in school.
Man, look, a day out of school is equivalent to a raise on any job. we don't need the money. We just need the mental relief.
Hey, I feel you, man. Hey, y'all doing the Lord's work with them kids, man. I tell you.
And the Lord said he need to work tomorrow so we can stay at the house.
Yeah, let them cover for you.
The podcast. It's been a vulnerability for each of you in the men's mental health episode. Oh yeah, that was a real episode, man. We went through.
Yeah. And Theo was definitely he was what we needed, like a present day kind of refreshing viewpoint of it, a mix of religion but also reality. I like that.
Absolutely. JP, we here, we reminiscing a little bit, going through kind of this year. I will say for those who don't know, the only reason or the main reason why we're here is because of JP. JP was the one that said, "Hey, what's up with this podcast?" Every week he would ask the podcast, what y'all waiting on? JP one that got us, and we just eventually said, "Okay, let's do it. We ain't gonna wait no more. We got on it." So JP, in this year, man, what does the podcast mean to you? What's some of your favorite episodes, or just tell us what you think, man.
Man, first of all, y'all do a great job. I'm just happy to tag along. Y'all do a great job with the topics. You do a great job of answering the questions everybody actually think about. Like Karen said, we also give a lot from a male perspective, and that's one thing that, and like Rod, how we started out, how you started out with everything, just sharing how we can be positive Black males, but also just relate our experiences and just put it out there for other people. And every week I enjoy it because it's refreshing, because I consider it like church. We come in, we get rejuvenated. It gives me something to take back and build upon with my guys, and some just for me to continue to hammer with them. So I don't have a per se favorite episode. I mean, I just enjoy it. I really do. It's probably been more beneficial for me on a mental aspect than it is anything else. Like we talked about talk about the physical health. I've been looking at different doctors and stuff, and it's just certain things that, like other people have been going to get checked for forever, that we don't, whenever they say go to the doctor, you usually go to the doctor to figure out what's wrong. But it's a lot of other preventive measures that you need to, that people can go and get checked on and seen. And so just reviewing, man, I just been blessed by it each week. So there's kudos to you guys. I'm just happy to tag along for the ride. I know my role on the team, so I'm gonna be the assist guy. I ain't trying to be the lead scorer.
You own it, man. You own it. And we want to just take a second. I think a couple of y'all are on. I was trying to wait, but just a shout out to all the wives. Man, we appreciate y'all holding it down in the background. We got kids and stuff. Y'all are doing the nighttime thing and keeping it cleaning and just giving us this opportunity to kind of get out there and speak to the people. So to all the lovely wives, especially my love of my life, Miss Ken, we got an anniversary coming up. Shout out, 11 years coming up. But thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for allowing us to kind of be here and do this.
Oh yeah, I second that. Our background, media manager, social media advisor. My wife, she definitely has been supportive and almost pushy about us needing to do the podcast. But she's definitely made sure that I know that what we're doing is meaningful, and that she definitely sees value in it. So shout out to you, Ashley. I appreciate it, baby.
Yeah, for sure, Ashley. I don't know if Eric told you. Every time we talk about you, you have a different title, and you basically just upper management. When you come in and say, "Hey, something too busy," or "We need to post something, do something," I said, "Well, upper management say we need to get to work."
Yeah, but she was man, she got it figured out, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Keep us in line, most definitely. Hey, and JP said something about church. Still my favorite. Even though we were there to live it about them broke bitches. Broke bitches, man. Y'all gotta do something about that.
Hey, that was priceless, man. You can't make that up.
Oh man, y'all check out the episodes. We've done stuff from Black Greek Letter organizations. What would you do? We've done stuff about social media and role models. We've done quite a few verses. I actually wrote most of the verses down. We've done best R&B and rap artists. We've done top 5 movies. Even though some of y'all list is kind of way out there. It is. But we've been having a blast. I know we sat down and argued one time if it's harder to win a Super Bowl or NBA championship. And for those who may not understand, it's hard to win the NBA championship. It is.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Your coach JP got something you want to say.
I'm just making sure that lightning don't strike it matters.
Hey, look. Hey, I know he knows how hard it is, man. You're a 49ers fan.
Correct. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, we had as we go through the episodes, and of course we got to do something like we always do. We had a few things happen this weekend. We went to Hattiesburg and did like a guys thing. We got one of the fellas is getting married, and so we kind of went down and hung with him. We actually went to a Southern Miss game and saw them Eagles drop that hammer on University of Louisiana Monroe, I think we played. Yep. Got them beat in. Before I get too far, Karen said she liked the one about the best fried chicken. Still ain't had none of this Dodger chicken they keep raving about.
I'm telling you, man, we're gonna have to hash that out, man. Yeah. Like I said, I found the Dodgers up here. We can go ahead and do it. That crispy crunchy, man. I just don't see it being beat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna most definitely go to. There's one on the coast, and every time I go down there, I forget. And so when I get down there, Eric, I'm telling you, I'm even going to the coast. We're going to the gas station and get this Dodger chicken. And it better be fire. Because if it ain't fire, JP, Willie, and Jonathan got some explaining to do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Man, I put your baby kitten life on that chicken. That chicken's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be great. I put it on your baby chicken.
They don't sell nothing but wings though. That's all they sell. They don't have no breasts or nothing like that.
Yeah, they got it. They got what you want, man. I mean, it's a chicken. It's like Dodge Chicken Store. That's his name, Dodge Chicken Store. So whatever type of chicken you want, I think they start selling turkey legs now. So, hey, they branching out. Might sell smoked sausage here or there.
See, that concerns me. They supposed to be a chicken place. They serve other stuff. You don't go to Popeyes and get turkey. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but technically in the holidays they give you a whole turkey.
Hey, but you got to bring the turkey.
No,
they sell a whole turkey.
That's just
You're right.
That's
You
just
go to Popeyes and get the fish sandwich.
I ain't seen no Popeye's fish sandwich now. We gonna fact check that.
Ain't no life. But Brittany say, I keep hearing that crispy country is good. You know, you gotta.
Hey, that crispy crunchy. I don't feel bad about eating much. But that doggone crispy crunchy, I'm like, man, this is too good. It's got to be tearing me up inside.
I keep hearing there's a Santa Claus, but I ain't seen them yet.
Oh, that's the same time about Dodger chicken.
I'm about to say, probably because he ate that Dodger chicken. Got him on up out of here. Yeah, man, we gotta set the episode up.
Yeah,
we've been talking about it. That need to be one we put on the books. That way everybody can
I'm going live. When I get there, I'm going live. I'm getting on. I'm here. It better be delicious.
Oh yeah, man. And that might be something we can do too.
Yeah.
Have everybody kind of go live. Well, I guess are me and you the only ones that haven't had it?
I don't know if Terrence had it, but I know them three from the Golden Triangle. They
yeah, they've been squawking about it. So
yeah. So it better be great. So we got a chance to get together, and we also watched a pretty good Super Bowl. It was actually pretty good, man. It came down to 3 points. It did go over the betting line. I really have nothing really I can complain about that Super Bowl. JP haven't, because the team that beat his Niners lost.
Mm-hmm. So I heard a statistic that if I'd have known it, I probably would have found some money to put down. But apparently, every team that San Francisco 49ers lose the following game. Like the past 16 games that they've lost, the team is going on to lose the following game. Is that true, JP? That sound about right.
Well, since you said it, Eric, I wasn't going to never brag about it, but, everybody gear up to beat the best, and then it's called that loser syndrome. Once you put all your weight into beating the best, then you lose focus on week 2, on the next week. So, hey, if you said I agree with it, Eric, you're 100% right, man. On your baby kitten, you 100% right.
Hey, man, I see that in the regular season, but they had 2 weeks off of the Super Bowl. So I'm thinking about the 49ers.
But I did see something interesting, and beautiful thing about the social media, it allowed us to go behind the scenes on a lot of the things those guys be doing. This year, Andy Reid told them that they weren't allowed to go out and view the halftime show, which brings me, which I had to go and went back and Googled and ask the question, well, how often do NFL players view the halftime show in the Super Bowl? And they say it's a lot. It's a trend or a norm what they do, because it being so long, that they give them time to just kind of get away, and then give them a few minutes to come back in and get refocused in order to go back out and play again. I thought that was pretty neat and interesting. As a coach, I understand they pay professionals, but I'll be going crazy. I'll lose my mind. Because, it's, I don't know.
It's another interesting fact about the Super Bowl, and I'm sure we're going to talk about this in a second, but the halftime show, the people that perform the halftime show, they not paid. They don't get paid to do that. It's a volunteer act. And so it's a way to kind of promote yourself and maybe sell some additional albums or a tour that's coming out. So, a lot of people, I know we saw a few people complain about the Rihanna show. I was like, hey, that's a free show. She didn't get paid for that at all. But I mean, and people have to understand she was pregnant. I don't know what you really was expecting. Nobody knew she was pregnant. I get it. Once you
Eric did. Nope, Eric did. As soon as she said, Eric said, "Oh, she's pregnant."
I saw the baby bump, man. Yeah, I saw the baby bump. I was like, "Is she pregnant?" And then just the limited movement. Rihanna, she tend to be a little bit more, saucy and flavorful with her movements. And she was real, cautious with the way she was moving up there. So just put 2 and 2 together.
Well, see, I thought she was cautious at first because she was on that beam, but you said it out the rip. Now she pregnant, and she ain't even, like I said, she wasn't even through with her first song.
Oh yeah. I mean, she had it was almost like she was like surprised because the jack she had on like a little jumpsuit, but it was open. And her stomach was sticking out. I'm like, there's only one reason that you would want to look like that, you know, or like have a look like that, which is like to present your stomach. And you know, that came out that she was pregnant. So I'm like, okay. I do think she should have, or somebody should have had her some sort of support, like somebody else come out and, you know, help out a little bit because it was kind of awkward near the end because it was obvious that she just wasn't really up to moving a lot, which is understandable because she's pregnant. But you know, for the as far as halftime shows go, I mean, it wasn't near the greatest.
Well, like Rob was saying. It's like they use it for free publicity and get their name back out there. And I think they said the last person did it, sold out on all, you know, just it makes them more relevant. And I don't know, man. It's nice. And then with her baby and stuff, I know she getting a lot of support about pregnant women. She getting a lot of support.
Yeah, that's I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't support her being pregnant, but I mean that's cool.
They say Ashley said she thought she saw somewhere where it says the second most watched halftime show. I kind of believe that. The Super Bowl probably this year was probably held on more platforms than it's probably ever been with the way streaming is now and cable that you can get it over the air. Seeing it in different countries and everything now. So I could kind of believe it's probably the most watched halftime show. And based on the last probably 5 shows, I think they said it's been 4 or 5 years since somebody did a show completely by themselves. So based
that
on
was
the last 4 or 5 shows, you expecting, you know, some stars and you going by, you know, what her songs are. You was probably expecting the Jay-Z, the Beyonce, the Kanye, you know, the Drakes, and you know, for her to do it by herself, it still was impressive. For she was able to sing those songs and people resonate with them by herself, and the view of it visually, it was great. I mean, like that at the end when she was in the air and they pulled the camera back and they saw the fireworks and everybody with the lights on. I mean, visually that looked amazing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, I can agree, and is it in the top 5 of halftime show? Probably not. And I know we said we're gonna talk about that a little bit. I thought the guy that was gonna bring that up was gonna get on. He ain't here yet. You know, he might be get some of that Dodgers chicken. But he's in the argument right now between who's better or who had a better halftime show, Prince or Michael Jackson. So we're gonna do that soon. So for those in the comment, you can say it now if you want to. Who had a better Super Bowl halftime show, Prince or Michael Jackson?
Yeah,
that's coming up real soon. We got some other stuff coming up, like the top 5 comedians of all time, and we'll kind of put those out there too.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, yeah. Super Bowl was wild. The game was wild. And as we continue to get older and hopefully people continue to watch and view us through our episodes, man, we're going to try to keep the topics and everything coming. I know one of the things we talked about, we talked a little bit about the mental health episode, but the men's health episode was great too, man. You know, just to get a doctor to come on and really talk to men face to face and talk about, you know, men's health, you know. As much as nobody wants to admit it, you know, we all are getting older. And we talked about it a little bit this weekend. It won't be long where we have to consider getting a prostate exam because it's just, you know, with counseling how it is in African Americans, we got to keep our health together. And so,
Didn't I hear you can get that done just through blood work now? You
have a blood test for it now. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. But yeah, you don't have to go through the whole not eating, lube, glove, none of that stuff no more. You can literally just do a blood test. And this actually been found to be more effective in the blood test than the traditional way. So it may cost a little more, but it actually work out a little better.
Hey, charge me.
I
Okay.
know that's right.
What a time to be alive. We made it, man. We made it under the gun. And finally
Barely.
figured it out.
I know that's right. I ain't in no hair there. So
I'm telling you.
go the other way.
But yeah, man. Yeah, it's been awesome though. I like that episode. And I think going forward, having some more people on, just kind of from the community will be useful too.
Yeah, absolutely. And if anybody in the comments got suggestions of people you think might be good to come on, you can put them there. You can send it to us directly. Most people have our numbers or whatever. Or you can put it on the Facebook group, Instagram, TikTok. You can direct message us. This is probably one of the few times it's okay to jump in our DMs. I did want to do something real quick. If everybody indulge me for a second, I want to introduce everybody to our new apartment for a logo. Since we made it a year, we went ahead and got it official. And I do apologize to our upper management. I did not take the time to run this by you. So you're going to be surprised to you as well. But here it is. All right, officially, the new apartment for a podcast logo. We kind of kept it traditional with the door, but we put it inside of the mic. And so we're gonna be kind of flashing that. We'll probably get new shirts. We got some gear getting ready to come out. Some shirts, probably some mugs and other things. Upper management says it looks good. So.
Oh yeah, we got the thumbs up. That's what's up.
We're good to go.
We good to put it on everything.
Right. You brave, my brother. You went on the limb.
Hey, look, when he said that we was gonna unveil the new logo, we were like, wait, when you make a new logo? I forgot we talked about it like last year sometime.
Like 6 months ago. When I showed it to everybody again, everybody was like, what? Where did this come from? Like, we literally showed you 5 different ones. We voted on this.
Yep. Hey, it hold up too. Just seen it again. I'm like, it look good. Yeah. But I'm excited though. I'm ready to slap it on some stuff. I gotta have it on the cup or something. That's my thing. I drink my coffee.
Yeah. I'll probably get it on the hat. I wear quite a few hats now. I don't know if I got that.
Yeah, I gotta get it on the hat too.
Just because I don't have time to get a haircut, so I put a hat on all the time.
Hey, I feel you, man. If it wasn't for COVID changing the way we got haircuts, man, I used to be rough too. I ain't had 2-3 hours sitting in the barbershop.
Right. This is Black History Month.
Yeah.
We gotta celebrate our Black African roots. So,
no, it's no cut February. That's what we're going to do.
It's we got
November. So in February, no cuts. Just let the naps go. Huh?
And, a lot of ladies wear their hair natural. Why we can't wear our hair natural?
We can go natural. We don't need all the product to comb, none of that stuff.
The Bible talks about there was strength in the hair. Samson had strength in his hair before he cut it.
Hey, I don't know if it's me or the fact that JP obviously don't know what natural means, because all men wear their hair natural. But I'm gonna go with it, man. I feel you. I understand what you said.
Yeah, don't take away my joy. Don't take away my lightning bolt.
Hey, you got it, man.
I'm a peacock. I need to be fly.
JP just dropped the word on us, man. You just told we all Samson. We got the strength in our hair.
Yeah, you're right, man. I heard the strength in the grays is even stronger than in the regular hair. I heard you got to earn them grays.
I know that's right.
Well, it was at JP.
Man, I'm growing out the side of my face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got.
So I feel like you'd have earned a couple, man. You've been some of everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you still doing. Hey man, you got a lot more. You got a lot more fight left in you, man.
I didn't even take my hat. It's gonna be gonna look
Bull
like,
hogging.
take my hat off and look like the pepper shaker out here, man.
Right, trying to out here gonna hit them with the snow leopard.
Oh man, absolutely, absolutely, man. It's been outstanding, man. Um, oh, I wrote some of these down. One of the episodes, I don't know if y'all remember, it was what would you do? And one of the questions Terrence said, he was telling us about the story where he went to the store and this little young white, well, I don't know, a little older white lady came up to him and say, "Hey, are these your little colored children?" that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still gonna stick to my guns and say, yeah, I probably wouldn't be too happy with her calling my child colored.
Yeah.
Even though he said he didn't feel like it was a disrespectful thing that she said.
Yeah.
The way she said it, it just seemed like something that she just said all the time.
Yeah.
But I probably still push it down.
Yeah. She definitely getting corrected. Depending on how she responds to the correction, she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," whatever. Then she get to live another day. But she give any kind of pushback to calling some black kids colored in 2000 any year, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, putting her in the oranges.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that episode. I think we all kind of went through some scenarios. We had some run-ins. I know. I had one at Office Depot. Lady came asking my manager. Well, you was there. You remember Doug Fayard?
Yeah, I know Doug.
Asking Doug Fayard where the young man that was helping her was at, and she went on to describe him as a heavy-set colored boy. And I thought that was only because she wasn't talking about me, and I knew who she was talking about.
Who was she talking about? Who was
it? Was I don't know if you were there then. I cannot remember his name. I just be pulling something out there.
He worked in technology, or he worked in the Bay?
Nah, he worked like in furniture with DJ.
Oh, that's DJ.
No, it wasn't DJ. It was a younger guy. He was there. He wasn't there long. He was there for like a little bit. He was supposed to be getting like a desk or something for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't there either. I don't know if I'd have made that color. I might use it for a new job that day.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey man. You know how Doug felt about us. Like, y'all come to work. And y'all work. Hey. I love y'all. Shoot. But yeah. Man, JP, you reminiscing over there, man?
Yep. Yep. Just think about them good old times. And I got something to add.
Go ahead.
I know we didn't do it. We didn't talk about it. But what's one gift you wish you had? Like a true natural gift. Like besides everybody got a talent, everybody get. What's one gift that you wish you actually had?
Like physical gift or just
it don't matter. Like for example, me would be singing. I wish I could sing and play the piano, to hear it and to be able to, like my wife, she does a good job of just, she can hear a song, whatever, boom, about 30 seconds later, she playing the thing on the piano, singing the lyrics, they all in tune, just little stuff like that, What's a gift?
I don't know if this is a gift, and I know people may say, that sounds like a song, but I wish I was a little bit taller. I mean, just a little bit taller, and then I could be a baller, and realistically, I just remember playing basketball in high school, in middle school and high school, and being on the team, and it just being one of those things where I wanted to play small forward, power forward, but I was 5'9". And 5, I think we're 5'8", 5'9" at the time. I'm 5'11". They say I'm 5'10" and 3/4. I don't want to hit that quarter so fast. But you know, just a position that I wanted to play, things that I wanted to do. I mean, if I was just a little bit taller, even I had to be a lot taller to play the position I wanted to play. But
Yeah.
you know, for me, that would probably be something that I wish I had. I wish I was a little bit taller.
Okay. Yeah, for me, it's the gift of just organization. Like I know it, like to a certain extent, it's a skill. Like you can learn organization, but I know some people that it's just like everything they do is just meticulous and neat. And I just always look at those people and I'm like, man, that's I don't know, it's always interesting to me. I feel like I could take over the world if I had like that kind of structure or just that eye for like just organizing stuff.
Yeah.
Very detailed and organized.
Yeah, because I spend half my time looking for stuff, trying to remember what I did last.
I can't even laugh at it. I'm the same way. And most time the stuff I use every day, I'm like, what did I put? I just had it yesterday.
Oh yeah. Hey, look. Ask me if there's not a fresh cup of coffee downstairs. That is not up here with me. Wait, it didn't even make it in the cup. I brewed a pot.
Yeah.
It didn't make it into the cup, man.
Yeah. That's just being a dad. You know, we get distracted so fast because gotta fix something.
Hey, I don't even know if is that a gift? Undistractableness.
Oh,
Ooh, I take that. 2 scoops, please.
2 scoops of undistracted.
Yes, sir.
Sound like a superpower.
I'm telling you, man. I take that all day.
JP, we talked a little bit about before you got on about the episode of what really grinds your gears and how that episode just felt like we were a group of old men talking about what was wrong. And we talked a little bit about how in the year a lot of stuff has changed, especially as being father, and how we may do some things as the children get older. You kind of change your strategies and stuff like that. So I'm gonna ask you, and I ask you too, Eric. Has anything changed as far as what grinds your gears?
Yes. This is gonna be kind of up there with the old people. Other people's driving. I know everybody. I think I didn't even send some stuff to y'all, but I just hate driving around these people. I mean, I see crazy stuff. I seen a woman driving on the sidewalk, driving on the bike path. Seeing people, they're starting to put them roundabouts everywhere. See people get in the roundabout and stop. See people. I mean, it's just crazy. Like I just don't want to be out of like that's personally why I'm celebrating not having to go nowhere tomorrow. All right, I ain't got to drive. I ain't got to get out there, and vehicles getting bigger and bigger. I swear, if you're in the SUV nowadays, you need to have a CDL because these people they got these things all over the road, man. That really grinds my gears. It's people that don't know how to drive. Can't stand it.
JP, you got anything to add? What really grinds your gears?
I'm before I get into mine, Eric is completely right. I mean,
bro,
we laugh about and I go back to COVID. That like now you don't have to take the driver test. Everything's computerized. Mm-hmm. And if you go in and fail the driver test or the permit test like the first couple of times, all you got to do is just go back and memorize the answers and go through the 40, 50 questions, whatever, and you're good to go. And we having a lot of wrecks. Like when I was coming down there, the people, it's like we forget about common sense. It's raining. Don't drive fast. I'm looking at cars, hydroplane going into the ditch. I feel bad, but it's raining. Don't drive fast. Don't hydroplane. That's like that's one rule number one that was broken into us in driver's ed class. So And more and more youth are getting cars, and parents are allowing them. Hey, you got your license? Just go. No, we didn't have so many wrecks in the past. This is February. We didn't have 3 wrecks at school already because of youthful driving, and it wasn't just because of lack of focus, and man, yeah, it's becoming more dangerous here. You're right. It's dangerous.
Yeah, and it's crazy because cars are more advanced than ever. You got cars that'll beep and boop, and they'll actually take the steering wheel if you're going out the lane, nudge you back in the lane. Some cars drive themselves. You still get people that find a way to run their car in the back of somebody else's car. I'm like, how? I know the car was hollering. Car might even try to stop, save itself. They still doing it. I'm like, I got to get off this road, man.
JP, before you tell me what grinds your gears, we had a quick comment, and it's for you. Karen says, another random thought. She looks forward to seeing what JP is going to name himself. And we never know. We just he gets on. And if you look at those episodes, each one of those names most of the time deal with either something that we're going to talk about or something that happened somewhere. So I think one time he said something that was so incorrect grammar that we were like trying to correct him, like, hey, it's supposed to be this. He was like, nah, it's supposed to be like this. It was when the 49ers had lost that game.
I was gonna say it's definitely 49ers related, usually.
So yeah, man, that's awesome, man. We do those are pretty good. You do well with that. So what is it, JP? What grinds your gears now?
What's really been just grinding my gears is I'm not gonna get too serious and deep with it, because like I said, we got some great news for tonight. We got some great news in the morning, so I'm gonna make sure I enjoy myself and relax. But just we were talking about today in school. It's we don't know. A lot of people don't know. Well, the youth don't understand that we're probably on the verge of going to war, but yet and still we have all these opportunities. We have all these opportunities to be successful in life, but yet and still we avoid to chase greatness, and we're not paying attention to what's going on in life. That's what's kind of bothering me, because people are living life. I mean, you would think us blowing up the Russian balloon, China balloons, everybody getting, you would think it would be like the talk, but man, no, it's just people just like living life, man. We don't understand the bigger picture. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep it light with it. It just we're not understanding what's going on around our world. So that's really just what really grinding me right now. We have tunnel vision.
I feel. I think you're right. I think we have gotten so used to doing the norm, that we don't take the time out to look left or right. We so focused on self. I got to do this, got to do this, got to do that. And, people are changing stuff, especially Congress. They're passing laws and changing stuff right on our nose. And then we go, hey, when did that happen? It's like, they put it out there. Nobody's paying attention to it. And now we have to deal with those consequences. So I 100% agree. I think for me, mine is fairly simple and silly. But for me, fast food restaurants who inside is still closed. Like it's time to open. And it's not even that I want to go sit down. I just want to get some of these folks out the drive. Because here's my thing. Maybe I got two things. Here's my thing. If you go to a drive-thru, you go to a restaurant with a drive-thru, for the most part, you eat the same thing. You know, it's like 2 or 3 things you eat from whatever restaurant. You go to McDonald's, you gonna order one of the 2 or 3 things that you always order, whatever. And so you go to the drive through, I feel like I always get behind somebody. And can I take your order? Let me like that's the inside thing. You don't know what you want, go inside, look at the menu, figure out what you want, but they can't go inside because the inside still closed. Like let them people go inside and figure out what they want. So the folks that want to go through the drive through can order their number 2 and keep moving.
Ross say, "Get out my way, I'm hungry."
You know.
Oh man, that's funny.
I can't stand going through. It'd be different. Like certain restaurants, I understand it. Like you go to a barbecue place, you may not know what you want. You don't eat barbecue all the time, but you go to Wendy's. Wendy's menu ain't changed in like 15 years. It's like just get the single and go.
Oh man, that's funny.
Hey, you see, Brian, you talking about me because you know, we come up there with my 45 kids and stuff, and I gotta place all these orders, so we'll be at the drive-thru by 40 minutes. But but you're right. But I know why. If I own the business, I probably do the same thing. You don't want to clean up behind these nasty folks.
I get that. That does make your day a lot easier when you don't have to clean it. Because I worked in fast food in 2 different occasions, and both occasions there was no dining area. You know, I worked at Bumpers, so people ate in their car. You couldn't, you know, they had the little spot where you can sit down, but for the most part, people didn't get out. And then I worked at McAllister's, but the one that I worked in was called McAllister's Express, and it was inside the mall. And so we didn't have to, buzzing the table and thing. You know, we served everything there in a box. So when you got finished, you throw it away. So we didn't even have to get trays back. You know, everybody else was doing trays. We didn't even do that. And so yeah, I agree. You know, it's a lot easier when you don't have to buzz no tables and that. But you know, I feel like the customer's always right. And as a customer, I feel like you need to open up them doors.
He's saying, not even for me, for these other folks.
Yeah, I don't even want to go inside. You know, I want the folks who don't know what they want to go inside. See, you got kids, I don't have no problem because most of the time, like JP, if you was to pull up in your truck to order for you, your wife, and all your kids, I could look in your truck and tell you got kids because at least one of them children will throw their hands up, throw some. Add another child, gonna jump up, roll they want to down, stick their head out because they want to take that's fine. Like kids being kids. I'm talking about the person who come to McDonald's and go, I always get the Big Mac meal, but maybe I get what come on the quarter pounder. And then you gotta go through all that. And then they ask about the filet of fish. No, I'm just gonna get the Big Mac.
Go back to the old faithful.
When the big ribs coming back.
Exactly.
We go through all this stuff about what is this and what is that. You still end up getting the same thing anyway. It's like, man, go inside for that. Like that person just wanted, because you know what happened. They do that, then they get to the window and they talk to them. And it's like you wanted to talk, you can go inside and talk. Don't talk in the drive-through. Get out the way.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
we getting old, fellas.
Yeah, we most definitely getting old.
We're getting old, man.
No, we're getting wise.
There you go.
You're getting experience wise.
I'm not in denial. While we were while we were out this past weekend, I had a person that was old enough to work and serve alcohol look me in my face and say she was not born when I graduated high school.
She did say that.
So I've been accepting some new realities ever since that conversation.
She did say, I had my auntie went to Southern Miss back in the day. We're like, okay, really? Where'd she go? 2014.
Ooh, that hurt.
14.
She lucky she was sweet, man.
The 14 back in the day. I don't even want to tell you what I was done.
Shoot, 14. That ain't back in nothing. That ain't back in nobody day. That was right around the corner, man.
It ain't even 2 years ago yet.
I'm telling you. Oh man. But
yeah, once again, man, we appreciate everybody for taking some time out to hang with us. Outstanding, celebrating that 1 year around the sun. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for celebrating with us. Thank you for the support. We're asking that y'all continue to do that. Again, shout out to all the wives. Tell KP, tell Rhonda, thank you.
Appreciate it.
I know she ain't always on the Facebook. She be listening, though. I see her when you be in the other room. I see her creep by. I know she be listening. So yeah. We appreciate everybody, man. Thank you guys, man. It's always good to have you guys on. Like JP said, it's kind of a chance to let us release as well, and kind of like a mental health day for us. Yeah. So.
And you know what I also like about it is us talking, but everybody it's great conversation, if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. Because like the other day with Stephen A. and there's no egos, there's no personal persona, there's nothing. It's just conversation that everybody, sit back and listen to other people's opinion, as well as the people in the chat. We value what they say as well. But, you sit up and you see Jay Williams and Stephen A. Smith get into this huge argument over nothing. Mm-hmm. And that bothers you as black men, because, money, power, and ego is the one that changes a person. And, you hate that. And it takes away the fun of debate, the fun of conversating. And it's I don't know, but I love our conversation.
Absolutely.
Definitely. I agree, man.
All right, man. We ain't gonna hold everybody tonight. We right at the hour mark. So like always, we appreciate you guys for being here. You ain't got to go home, but you gotta get up out of here. Peace.
Tell people all the time, your doctor is trying to put you on something or suggest something to you. They should tell you what they're suggesting, why they're suggesting it, what this should do, and what happens is, what to look out for if things go bad. So that's kind of the long-winded answer to your question.
And that's where you come in, wives, to affirm us emotionally that we are enough, and you want just us. So if you were just in that thing 30 seconds, she's good. She still loves you. Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, hey, tomorrow I got to come back. You